Yes, the Prepper Meet is on in 2025. The official, original 2025 UK Summer Prepper Meet is going to be the 11th of July this year, and that's a Friday. So we're looking at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. You don't have to, you can just do Saturday and Sunday or whatever it is. If you want to book, there is a link directly below this video where you can book. Now, what we're going to be doing this year is keeping it simple, okay? Now, the ethos behind the Prepper Meet, which started way back in 2013, okay, is to keep it simple. All it was ever going to be was an area where like-minded people can meet up and share ideas, contact details, sell some kit, swap some kit, buy some kit, whatever it is, okay? You can almost treat it like a car boot sale. Now, you know, you're more than welcome to bring items along which you need to sell to raise money to buy other kit. I understand that. Or if you've got kit and equipment which you purchased when you first started out on your preparedness journey, which no longer serves you, and you want to give it away for free, or even sell it to someone else, or even swap it for something that you might like, okay? All of that is absolutely doable. Now, what we tend to do is we bring our stuff and we set up our little pitch and we put it out on the floor or under a tent or a shelter or whatever it is that you want to do, okay? All I ask is we don't have big commercial shops, okay? Because what would happen if people started turning up, selling stuff commercially, okay? The landowner and the campsite owner, they're going to have to look into corporate commercial venues and its insurance, then the ticket prices go crazy, all right? So you can bring a few items for sale. You know, if you make knives or, you know, if you do some spice mix or something like that, that's fine. What we don't want is a great big huge shop. Like I said, we did try doing courses. It was a bit of a pain setting it all up and to organise it, to make sure the right people got there at the right time. The weather was against us, and it felt like, you know, who was doing it, myself and all the other guys, it felt like it was work, and none of us got paid for it. Okay, we all done it out of the kindness of our hearts. Now, the thing is, lots of us involved in that already make videos, already share skills. So if there's anyone who comes to the Prepper Meet who wants to learn some skills, by all means, just walk around and chat to people. And, you know, maybe there will be a few people who don't mind sitting there showing how to feather stick something. That's fine. But I think a good thing to do is, if you're a bit shy or you're a bit lonely, okay, don't be afraid to walk up and talk to people. Doesn't matter who they look like, all right? We're all a good bunch at heart, okay? So, you know, it's a good way to come out of your shell, all right? So there's going to be lots of like-minded people there. There's going to be people who know their stuff about communications, who know about sharpening knives, who know about cleaning water, people who like doing their bushcraft hobby stuff. There's survivalists, there's people who really know their stuff about map reading, and there's all the technology guys as well. There's going to be everyone there, all right? So there is going to be a link below the video where you can book. Now, I advise that you do it sooner rather than later, because we can't have more than 150 people there, okay? So last year, it sold out in 2 weeks. And I'm not making it up. I'm not a sales guy. I'm just telling you the facts. So if you really want to go, get in there, get it booked, okay? Now, we all hope that the weather's going to be okay, because last year was a nightmare. In the moment, we're having an elongated heat wave, which is very nice. Some questions. Someone says, is it okay to bring a dog? You can bring a dog if you can control the dog, okay? We don't want dogs running around, people shouting, and the dog's not doing as they're told, okay? If the dog messes everywhere and the owner doesn't clean up, don't come, okay? It's as simple as that. If you're respectful of other people, like we don't want people turning up with a great big projector on the screen playing movies, okay? Most of us who go to the outdoors want to get away from that bullshit, okay? So if you want to go to the Prepper Meet and you want to put on a movie and blare out, no, you're just not welcome. As simple as that. If you want to turn up and play loud music, no, it's just not acceptable. What we need is, we need like-minded people to come along, be respectful of others around them. You know, there's going to be age groups from like 2-year-olds up to 80-year-olds. Okay, so try to keep noise at a minimum at night time because there's going to be families there. I'm not poo-pooing the idea. Of course, most of us are going to have a little fire and a few drinks. It's great. I don't mind that. I think I've got a problem with music and TVs, you know, the loud amplified noise. We don't need that. Everything else is all cool. Okay. All I ask is just be grown up and be respectful. And like I said, if you want to bring stuff to share, to sell, to swap, etc. If you want to, you know, go around showing people how to sharpen a knife, great, it's awesome. Okay, I will be there. I'll probably be on my own this year, so I'm going to have more chance to walk around and to mingle with everyone. Because, you know, I've been accused of, oh, I went to see Funky, couldn't find him. Now, I can't win. I could stay at my camp and people can't find me and they don't want to come out. Or if I go for a walk to meet people, they come and find me and I'm not there. So what I might do is get a great big flag on a pole and everyone can see where I am. Who knows? But it's a great venue. Okay, it's beautiful. It's set right in the heart of the BRECON beacons, not far from where the SAS do their selection training. The landscape's stunning. There's a little river running right by it. Okay, on the other side of the site, there's really good quality, clean hookups for caravans and campers. There's the great big field where we're all going to be. Most of us are going to be having tents. There's an RV that goes. People put rooftop tents on there. People have bug out tents. They put bashes next to their cars. Whatever it is, okay? Now, most of us, not all, but most of us are aware what's going on around the world, politically, etc., okay? Most of us want to go to this prepper meet to relax, unwind. We don't really want to go there and to talk about all of that stuff, okay? You probably won't make many friends if that's all you wanted to do, all right? So it's a good opportunity to meet up with like-minded people, okay? So into preparedness, survival, even some bushcrafters, you know, come along on occasion, and even some free thinkers, okay? Or people who want to be self-sufficient or bug off and live off grid. And van lifers, we've got loads of van lifers coming this year already, okay? Now, there's not many people that I've told about this, only a very few. So tickets will be live at the point of this video being uploaded, okay? All you need to do is go underneath the video and click on the link and all the information you're going to need is going to be there. The contact details for the campsite, there's a phone number, there's an email address as well. Some people will probably want to go a day or two earlier. And some people might want to make a week or 2 weeks out of it, okay? So by all means, you know, contact the booking reference, which is underneath the video, and explain what your needs are. And yeah, all good in the hood. I can't wait for it. I'm sorry it's been so long coming along. Usually what I do is I like to give it around January and have a good look to see who's doing what. But there seems to be all kinds of events popping up all over the country. And because of the situation I was in, which is now being resolved, thankfully, this is the earliest opportunity that I can release the date, which is the 11th of July, 2025. Usually around midday on the Friday, people will be turning up, take the day off work, etc., make a nice weekend of it, and probably go back to work Tuesday. So my advice, if you want to come, book yourself a long weekend off. So book off the Friday and the Monday, and then you're in like Flynn, okay? More and more people are wising up to how things are, why they are, and lots of people are getting into preparedness, which is a good thing. So we'll see you there. Any questions, feel free to put them in the comments section and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So you guys take care. Thanks for watching and stay funky.